So there's clearly a thing that's going on. I just don't know how to deal with it at the moment. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to get it to follow me through here. I feel like there might have been a jump scare miss. Because we had approximately 4 minutes. God, when that like lever handle popped in. So that's gonna break, right? You can, it's like I can hear it so well, and you can feel it like coming. Let's see, it's like I know the game must want me to go outside and check it out. Oh god, what is that? Oh, okay. So that's the enemy. I was like, clearly I'm safe in here. Like, why would I ever open that up? And then, oh, that'd be why. Oh god. Stumble. Am I supposed to just dodge him for 4 minutes? Do I have to lead him to something? Yeah. I feel like it's going to... I'm going to regret not opening that when I had the chance. And that's what it was getting at, so... So am I supposed to kill it, or am I just... I can waste at least 2 shots of this, right? No reaction. Like, am I supposed to open the shutter? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm supposed to just dodge him. So, was that the croc? Maybe? And then I just can't kill this thing, I just gotta dodge it for 4 minutes till the shutter opens? Or not? It's probably less for the shutter, right? So, ooh, I only have 2 shots in there. But I only got 1 liquid nitrogen. Oh, that's dirty. That's really dirty. God, I felt like I had so many healing items. Is that a plunger I just saw? Wish I knew that there was a cutscene that was gonna happen there. Like to show me that the shutter instead of me just basically was like, I was ready to like, well, I'm just gonna die at this point, so. Cause yeah, I assume I just chase it back. I do get a cutscene though, when that happens. So I know as long as I reach it, I'm okay. So then what was the point of the liquid nitrogen in this room? Like, was this just backup? Or should I wait? Maybe if it's good because then you can get here and the door shuts? Or can I just hide? I assume he's gonna burst through the ceiling or something. That is creepy. It's like a ghost almost. I wonder, can I hit you? Or if I literally am just waiting and I can just at any point just hit X. It's like I can almost hit him. I think it's supposed to be like he's sprinting to tackle the door or something. That's interesting. Okay, I was like, I don't know if he can actually open the door. He's definitely bulletproof, right? Oh. I thought for a second, like, I was screwed. Because, like, oh, you can't get this one off the wall or something. I'm like, ah, that'd be bad. I still don't get the point. He was stuck so long there. I don't quite even necessarily know what I'm doing here. Like, was I supposed to let something in after me? Okay. Oh, wait, that... Oh, that's the elevator. I was supposed to already know that. Is he just, like, breaking stuff outside, or what is that? So, I'm gonna swap the shotgun, because I really need to use this stuff up. Is that literally just on a timer? I feel like I'm missing something in this encounter. Like, maybe I have to kill him, though. Yeah. Before he... Otherwise, he'll just kill me on the... Whatever. And why was there liquid nitrogen? That still isn't answered. I feel like I'm missing something there. Like, what was the thing chasing me? I guess it was supposed to be that?
It seems that Salazar is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get a girl. Oh, and dispose of this swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
Am I supposed to know that guy? I think that's a guy from Resident Evil 1. Clearly, I didn't think there was this much connection between the games, but apparently it is. I just always heard 4 was good, and that 1 and like even 2 were just like so hard to go back to. So maybe I should go back and play those. Like, I think I'm planning on playing 7 because I hear it's not really connected to the other ones. But I don't know. Please, if I start putting this up and I haven't announced what I'm playing next, let me know. Because I get the impression it's not that important. Ooh, okay. I didn't want to like accidentally knife him here. Give me one of those. Like a tank gun. Alright. That's a shovel with bullets. It's a Scary Movie 3 reference where he has a shotgun and he cocks it. Luis's memo too. Oh. That symbol's the actual bug. I feel like I knew that. The first Castellan buried the Lost Plagas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence. But when Salazar released the Lost Plagas, no one thought that he could bring them back to life. Because when Salazar found them, they were all just fossilized remains. Everyone knew that the parasitic organisms could not survive without hosts, that they couldn't sustain life on their own. But when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if the Lost Plagas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Several years later, unexplainable convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation of Las Plagas. Then one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. They later found out it was caused by Las Plagas. Although they appear fossilized, they were able to survive the long years by lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Apparently, during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within their bodies, the parasites became active again. This is how the Las Plagas were resurrected. Even as I'm writing, the excavation of the Las Plagas continues. God only knows how many of these Plagas have been resurrected, not to mention the countless numbers of Ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they are not stopped, people around the world could turn into victims of this crazy cult organization. So it's basically, it's the Flood, right? Right from Halo. Weird time to have a shooting gallery.
Welcome. Got some rare things.
I still don't understand. What's the point of a shooting gallery? I get it's its own little mini game, but it still seems like I don't actually get anything in game for it. Like I know other games like Dead Space had a shooting gallery, and that was fine because if you got it and did all the challenges with it, you got like upgrade materials. So it's actually something you wanted to do on higher difficulties, especially because if you were doing it on a higher difficulty, it was a nice break from getting your just ass handed to you constantly. So let's see. All the same. I'm wondering maybe I do want that because I am having trouble like keeping that rifle steady. Oh yes.
That old stranger?
See, the firepower on these are like so minute. Like that's a pretty substantial increase. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like really is like every firepower upgrade is exactly 15% or something of the total, but don't know. I am looking forward to this though on the second run through where I know everything to buy, and also I just like will have so much more money and ammo to do everything I want to. That's always fun. Like going back and through Dead Space, speaking of it, and getting like all the ammo upgrades you want and having those powerful guns, it's like, oh, it's just so nice. Or even just knowing it's like, oh, I can kill these enemies without any ammo at all. So then when you do have to use your gun, it's like, well, I got 200 shots, so. Throw back to these guys. So, Magnum or nah. Thing is, I'm pretty sure I could probably beat them in one hit. Unless, are they tougher? Really? These are like basic villagers, right? I should have knifed that guy, honestly. Conserve the ammo. Not that I think it matters. I really want to kind of more actively get rid of the pistol ammo. I think first thing I'm going to do when I beat this game is I'm going to look up what was in that hallway. Like, what was there more to that bug section, or were you really just meant to hide? Like, I'm thinking I got through a lot of it because he was stuck. And if that... And if the elevator really was literally 4 minutes... Alright. Because I think it probably literally was an exact time limit. I probably could have just waited when he was stuck. And they would probably have given me the, whatever. Like the cutscene. So I don't think they can do anything to me, like, unless that dude wants to throw his axe. Because if they just, yeah, if I just wait for them to climb up, I bet I can just... This is a great case of where, on one hand, the safest thing to do is just camp, right? Oh. Well, you made me eat my words. I still feel like you can do that if you want to do it with a pistol. It's like, that's the safest. But at the same time, that's not the most fun. Your adventuring days are over. Maybe you should like just embrace the fully on and just really get some corny one-liners going. Like, hats off to you. I was right. I called it. There's a thing big, like really early on. I was like, did I shoot that guy's hat off? Nah, that'd be weird. That'd be stupid. But you totally can. Come on, come on. Easy. I had that big debate, like, do I want to get rid of my Punisher? And I am very glad that I did not. I did. Because, man, that Red 9 with that stock is everything I wanted it to be. Yes, un for steros. Whatever. Is that the guy? Okay. I was like, was that the guy yelling at me? Because it cut the music for a second. Ooh. Aw. They're lined up. I was going to go into my sniping. I think the fact that one of the main FPSs I started with was Halo, I think that ruined me on gun names, because if I played like COD first, I'd probably care more about memorizing names. But in Halo, everything's like, this is the sniper, this is the pistol. So I just describe everything that way. It's a very small thing. I mean, like, when I played like COD and stuff, or I played like other games like this, I'd know like what the blacktail and stuff is. Like, I remember that, but something about when I just call a gun, it's like, that's the pistol. Even though I know that there's 3 pistols in this game. It'd be interesting if you like saw someone play, if you could like guess that, like guess their pedigree of what they played in like what order. Like, oh, you do a lot of cover shooting, so maybe you start off with like Gears, or you do a ton of run and gun, so you probably did like Quake or Doom. Or that, yeah, or maybe just like, maybe not what the first thing they played is, but definitely like, get this? Yeah. But definitely what they played most recently or often. Like, I think if you saw like how I use my controls, that would definitely be the case. Because at all times, I think you'd be surprised, anytime you see Leon just like kind of dash to the side, it's pretty much always because I'm trying to dance, because I've been playing a ton of Destiny 2. Oh yeah. Sure. Someone shouted at me. Oh, it's those guys still. He's an issue. God. I remember thinking back, remember that canyon? I had just so much... well, he's dead. I had so much trouble with that one canyon. And now it's like, oh, I'm like, oh yes, a ton of these guys, that's awesome. Okay. That's interesting. So I guess like some things like there, it was still showing that I was going to hit him. Even though it was interacting. Like, it wasn't interacting with that wheel. It actually kind of surprised me. So, Oh, that's just gonna send it back up. Oh, okay, okay. I need more power. So I feel like... I guess, did I take the antidote ever? Like, at least gave it to me, but I feel like they never actually showed me eating it. But they also haven't really talked about the whole... whatever. But then they're like, oh, they're gonna make Ashley into a Las Plagas, and if they had the vaccine, you know, like, is that a thing? And maybe it's the fact that I haven't edited this part yet. Whereas I definitely notice when I play like some games, once I get to editing it, that's when I really realize everything that happens, because you just sit and you watch it. Like, I only played Shop to Drop once, but man, I feel like I actually do know the game really well, because I just had to sit in the menus and cut them out of the editing process. I'm just like, well, I remember every frame now. I think it is like Stockholm Syndrome, or maybe it's just like nostalgia. Because I feel like I actually really like that game at the end of things. Can I just hop down? Nope. So one of the things I haven't talked about is like the newer Resident Evils besides 7. I've heard great things about 7. Heard 5 and 6 not so great. Also, fuck this guy. Please tell me it's only one of them. Wait, no, this guy's fine. I'm thinking of Evil Within, where these guys are just absolutely annoying and trash. I actually probably want to use. Where are you at? Oh, that's cool. He's waiting. Viewers. Oh. That's a different problem. God, fire faster. I hate when they like switch around like that. There we go. Like when they just kind of like snap into a new, I don't know, emote animation. Yeah. Totally worth. Yeah. Yeah, that was fine. But yeah, when I saw that guy, I was like, oh god, these guys suck. Because playing Evil Within, they totally have the same exact type of enemies. But they are not... they're not like this game. In this game, they're okay. Or maybe not, because I remember definitely, literally the first time I played this, the first one I encountered, like way back before I actually officially filming this. Yeah, I was like, ooh, I've used up all my pistol. My sniper. I had so much trouble with it, I don't know why. And then now it's just like, maybe I'm just like sitting down and understanding the game more. Or like there, you really have a lot of room. Like before when you first encountered him, he was just kind of coming at you and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know I had a map, so that was a big deal. If you want to judge me on my skill. I thought that was a treasure. Huh. Alright, so can I just grab it from there? No, I can't. God. See me like looking at the camera and I'm not talking, I guarantee you it's because I'm like, I think for sure I must have, you know, forgot to turn on record after these 3-hour sessions or something. Let me examine this. Here's hoping I wasn't supposed to like combine it with a longer wick or something. Okay. You're very much... Why are you like... Again, I don't like it when the enemies don't decompose. Because then he's going to stand up and he's going to be like, oh, I got you. It's like, well, no, you didn't. I guess I was supposed to shoot it with a magnum. I'm watching him. See, like, or if I did take the vaccine, would I not just be, like, infected again here? If they have, like, those, things I read about? The spores? So this just screams boss fight, but what? Was there a save in the last room that I missed? Or with, like, a mini-boss, essentially, and then coming up into this? Gosh. And first aid? Oh, that's not a good sign. So I assume I gotta approach the door. What is that about? You know, this would all be so hot. So it's like pulley? Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get it. So, there's gonna be a boss. That's gotta reset at some point, right? Yeah, that resets. That's gonna close, or may have to make it close. And I gotta drop the boss into there. Okay. That's good. Is it gonna close, or do I only get like one shot and then you just have to reset?